Cancerian, what's up, guys? First of all, I'm very proud of you. Based off the energy I'm picking up for you in your reading, okay? And I was shuffling cards already, minding my own business, and the first thing that popped in my head was Cancer. You got the Queen of Swords as the overall energy. See how she's a painter? How she's like drawing the response that she's taking creative accountability over her own campus. And this is the Nine of Pentacles. See how she's just lavish, living life? Cool. What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Eccentric RockStar'Seed, and I have real beautiful energy for you, Cancerian. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what does not. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe. Okay. These are my dream cards. These pull the psychology of what I'm picking up on. So basically, I was looking at the comics, minding my own business with you guys, and then I heard Cancer. Cancers, because the comics go like, okay, you could be at a workspace where you might be in corporate. I feel like you're in corporate America, but you're a high exec position in corporate America, and you've outgrown the space. And the comics on the comics, it says reserved. It's like, come on, you see somebody driving through trying to find a parking space going to work, and it's like a picture of a sign that says reserved for clown burger manager. That could be like symbolic for, like, say you high up in the ranks at a McDonald's or something like that. You're trying to own a franchise instead of being a executive manager that manages multiple different locations. Like, you travel a lot, you go to all those executive meetings, and you have a 6-figure salary. You dig what I'm saying? And you just kind of it's like something shifted with this last moon cycle. And it's like you're looking at your workspace and your parking lot, and it has the employee of the month spot there. You have the executive manager here, CEO here. You get what I'm saying? And you're just looking at it like this. I've outgrown the space. Like, I just don't have no desire to be here anymore. Hence the Queen of Swords. It's like it's no emotional attachment. It's like I take the education from it and leave off the rest. So you're taking all the education. These pentacles represent a lot of education. The Nine of Pentacles is very single, independent energy. So you're trying to figure out how you can take what you've learned in all of your years of working, because it's always an education. If you're a smart person, I'm just saying this in general, people, if you're a smart person and you choose to work for somebody, or you may start off working for somebody to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish, somewhere along the lines, you're going to start to learn that business. Like, what puts you over the rest when you're applying for a job, aside from being in the military or just already having work experience, is somebody who studies the company. So when you have the interview, you can tell them facts about their company. That impresses them. It shows them that you're a smart person, and it make you be a good asset to work for them. So you're taking all your knowledge to go. I think you want to work for yourself now, Cancerian. So let's see what brought all this prestige. Yeah, with the Queen of Swords, let bygones be bygones. The future can be very different from your past. Give life the opportunity to offer new experiences to you. Don't let your beliefs from your past stand in the way of your bright future. See, that's what I was picking up on. And then on the bottom it says you find clues to help you get nearer to your dreams. And remember, the best clues are often disguised. So what clues can you find today? So I feel like you driving. Shh, you guys, I'm talking. So I feel like something about you driving into the parking space and you looking at the different positions, that comes with seniority or comes with strong work ethic. That's like a clue. It was something significant about you seeing that, and it just plagued you to say, I can do this. Now you're going on, like, you're using extreme logic and strategy and intellect to make something happen real big for yourself. And I feel like you have what it takes to build a really big brand or franchise brand of your own. And it's going to happen fast. And when I say fast, you have companies that's been around for 7 to 10 years before they take off into like that global success. Like, you can have popularity. Like for example, you can strike it big and become notorious for a certain hair company or something, but don't be known nowhere outside the United States. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's something that's going to blow up kind of big for you based off your strategy, your wits, your patience, and you just being a natural. Cardinal sign is like instigation. You argue both sides of the coin. You see what works and what doesn't work, and you use the psychology of that to build something worthwhile for you. So you're creating a bigger bag for yourself. So the empowerment. What's the empower? How or in what way do I experience myself when I'm alone? I feel like you do a lot of studying. You see that? That kind of nagginess in the background while you're trying to gather your thoughts. That's why you want to work by yourself, because you kind of feel like working around these people. You look around you, see what ordinary gets you. You're extraordinary. There's a difference. What kinds of routines or habits limit my experience in everyday life? You see what I'm saying? Okay. And you are a gift to the world. This question is, what is my gift to the world? You are a gift to the world. All right, this is how you're going to work your light. Like these are the strengths you get ready to tap into to get this done. I don't think your reading is long neither. I think you're getting right to the point with yours too. Keepers of the earth. I feel like you have ancestors that done this before you. You come from a long lineage of entrepreneurs and people who had their own businesses. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. And then I feel like, yeah, see all that green? It looked like broccoli to me. You did creating heaven on earth. It's happening for you. Yeah, you just about had enough of how you've been living. So I feel like, because you could be of Indian descent or African descent, but I pick up strong Indian descent, you know, so it doesn't look. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. So my apologies. You could be of Indian descent, strong Indian. I see that with the picture in the background. I see the pink in here surrounding the girl as she's praying. You know, to be more connected to who she truly is. What is her authenticity? And your ancestors, the apple don't fall far from the tree. This could be like a great. That's 4 greats. So that's about 5 generations back. Great uncle could have had a business. Great aunt could have had a business. Great grandmothers had a business. And as like they done passed on, but you're like a reincarnation of that particular person. Or whoever it is, whoever's strong in your lineage, and it's like a reincarnation of them all over again. It could be a spitting image of them, but you have the same entrepreneurial spirit like them, and you're called to do it, and it's happening. All right. So what's the moon? And you're very intelligent. I told you that already with the Queen of Swords. Very smart person. So you ask a lot of questions. You ask like Godfather Part 2, where he goes to speak to his mother. This is after Kay had a miscarriage, or at least he's led to believe she had a miscarriage. And he goes to his mother and he sits in the space where she's at. She's sitting by the fire space. He said, what did Father feel in his heart? And she's trying to understand why he's asking questions like that. And she was like, and she thinks he's talking about the baby him and his wife lost. But what he's trying to figure out is, who is he and why is he doing all this? You know, he's already in the middle of a gang war with Hyman Roth. You know what I'm saying? Like, he realized Hyman Roth is the one that's trying to take him out because he wants to be top dog or be bigger than the Corleone family. But he wants to be head honcho. But the Corleone family will be the straw or the flaw in his whole plan. So that's the whole thing with The Godfather Part 2, where they go back and forth when the father was very young before he got started, and it keeps switching back and forth between that and Michael Corleone. And, you know, I get that from this too. You know, that it's a couple generations of that same type of spirit. You know what I'm saying? And it also correlates with, remember, Fredo. Nobody thought very much of him as being like the sharpest pencil of the bunch when it comes to managing and organizing a family and maintaining a family. He didn't have that way about himself, but Michael, his younger brother, did. So it kind of caused resentment, and that's why he was a part of he helped the enemies try to get a leg up and taking his brother out. So he realized that it wasn't about him being stupid. It was about the fact that he had a grudge against Michael because he was passed over. He was like, I'm your older brother, Mike, and I was passed over. He was like, that was the way Pop wanted it. He was like, but it's not the way I wanted it. I'm smart. I can do things. You know what I'm saying? I think it's something in that too. Don't let your past hold you back. There's a lot of green on this board. Your South Node, the karmic lessons that could have went through, that your family as a whole could have experienced when it comes to the family name being high in rank and status. It's more than just the United States. People come here to make a lot of money or make a more valuable dollar, correction. And then they take so much of it back to where they came from, or take the money and build what they want to build. That's the American dream, as they say. What do you need to release? Money more. I feel like you're the one that's being called to, you're the one that have what it takes to break certain generational curses, but I don't think it's a long lineage of a generational curse. I just feel like it's a reincarnation of this ancestor, and that's you. It speaks to you. I feel like Frenchmen is a part of your bloodline. Frenchmen who used to war, like if you early New Orleans, when they established New Orleans, it wasn't always a part of the United States. It was owned by Frenchmen, like the French colony. Told you. Are we making this up? Nope. Savage man. That man, your relative, boom, bada boom. That's wild man or savage man. Told you. They look alike too. That's you all over again. Who am I, and in what way do I experience myself when I'm alone? Well, you're great at praying. This is a retreat. This is Virgo, so this will be like your hermit card of this deck. Figuring out where you still need to grow and what you need to release to get what you need done. I feel like you're a strong writer. You write a lot of stuff down. The way you communicate with people, even in your business, even as a corporate America executive, you write letters, but you don't just write it. You don't just type it on the computer and print it. You have a penmanship about yourself. I see that, where they like the pens you dip in ink and you write, right? Or that typewriter, that font or something with the paper, and the way you write letters and the way you distribute them when you communicate with people. You're very unique and authentic like that. But you got a mind for business. You also are in the middle of 7 children. So you're not the youngest or the oldest. You're somewhere in the middle. They go to Queen of... This is my Queen of Swords again, with the shadow side. And this is reptilian energy, because see how she has the bat wings? Bats are reptiles too. So she's very intelligent, and you also see that she used strong logic, strong wit, and they go your ancestors again. So these are your parents or something like that, or your grandparents. That may have been like that as well. And then you got... This is my King of Swords of this deck, the Ravens. This is a... You see that black moon? Or it looks fried in a way. I don't know if you can see that on camera, like the integrity of what that looks like. But it's something you can speak very well. It's a lot of sword energy here, which stands for mentality and intellect and communication. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, ancestors, savage man. Yeah, I know that's right. You over there killing it, Cancerian. And you got comedy. Like a lot of people's get rich quick. I think you look at a lot of people with this card. When I see the comedy card, it's like get rich quick schemes and stuff. Like it's comedic, and it's like it shapes your point of view about the United States of America, or just people in general, how they could be spoiled, really lazy. They could be spoiled, really lazy. Like you have a way of drowning out a lot of noise to hone in and concentrate and fixate on what you need to do. Like a strong mind. This gives me strong mentality. And you don't let your emotions rule you. And you're a Cancer, and Cancers are very sensitive, but they also know how to guard themselves. As long as they need to get something done. Okay, Totem of the Green. This is something you might not remember, like your great uncles, great aunts, or great family members. Like your grandparents or great grandparents, siblings, they saw this in you as a kid. You know, they saw their ways, their characteristic traits are in you. They said he or she is going to be the one to raise the family name, the status. Like, she's not going to fall into the same trap of the perks of what people think is the perks of being in a free country. It's nothing free about the country. And you learned that very quick. Didn't I say be quiet? Why are you still talking? You're not getting nothing. You're going to bed. All right, Cancer. I did all this with no tarot cards. I don't feel like I need tarot cards with the illustrations. We could do it just for the sake of, because I like your energy. I like your hustler's ambition. Listen to 50 Cent, and 50 Cent is a Cancer. Hustler's ambition. Listen to that song. That was on Get Rich or Die Trying. And I feel like it was a switch up for you. It's like so much of your family did it the organized crime way, and then you are doing it the like how you're doing it the America corporate way. But you have both in your background with the Home Savage, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Swords. So you have a way of learning it the corporate way, and you have a way of learning it the street way. And what's that on the bottom? The Emperor. Because you're called to go to the next level of it. It's like, okay, you've learned all you're supposed to learn in this high exec job. It could be a nurse practitioner. It could be a senior director. Like, it's something high in the ranks where you do really well for yourself. And it's like, at the end of the first Godfather, his father was trying to telling him tidbits and teaching him how to manage the business and the family, and he's like, his dad was like, keep repeating himself and telling him what to do. Hold on, take him out of here. So as I was saying before, I was like very rudely interrupted. My apologies, Cancerian. The father was repeating stuff to Michael, telling him, don't forget to check the phone lines, sweep for bugs, all that kind of thing. He's like, I did it already. He's like, that's right, I forgot. He was like, what's the matter, Pop? You're going to take off fast, too. He said, what's the matter? What's bothering you? He said, I never wanted this life for you. You know, I expected Sonny, Fredo, everybody, but not you. You was the one, I wanted to be able to qualify to cross over to be like a senator, to be like a mayor. I always wanted something different for you, something better for you, because you always had that brain for it. Like, you had that. Like, he knew that about him since he was young. And that's what I feel. That's the energy I feel with you, Cancerian, with your family observing you as the one that would take the family cross over. Like, we're not just known as strong business people in organized way of crime, but we are also known as a senator or a mayor or a president or something like that. And you already conquered that corporate wise, with the executive position. You're also taking your street smarts, the organized crime side of your family history, and you're going to make something for yourself. Like a governor or something like that. Like, you're taking everything that you know and building something for yourself. A true emperor has his own empire, and you're about to build it. Two of Swords. It could have been something you're plaguing on, and more sword energy. That's like Libra energy. In a way, very, very indecisive about how you were going to do it. And to clarify that, Death of Transformation. Death of Transformation is alchemists. You're not either or. You're taking a mixture of both and making something more of what your family already established. I feel like some of your parents also are high up in rank in their professional career. Whatever they chose to do as a professional, they're pretty high up in the rank with it. Like, they did really well for themselves too, but now you're taking it a step further. Seven of Swords again with the strategy and wits. It's not always about lying, stealing, and cheating. It's also about strategy and wit. Okay? And the page of swords is research. It's contracts, contractual agreements, research, opening offers, open for negotiation. So you know how to read the fine print. You know how to read between the lines, and you know how to read the fine print in things to make sure you're not caught up in any bad contracts or anything that would make to land you back in like the corporate America. When I say that, is land you in a way where you're catering to somebody else's dream instead of focusing on building your own, because you're stuck between like a kind of like a rock and a hard place, because your contract may let you get a little but not very far. Yeah, you got all the swords out here. Not to mention your overall energy is the Queen of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Like no more Mr. Nice Guy with the male savage, with that masculine energy. Not to mention the Queen of Swords here is twice the King of Swords. So you could be partnering up. It could be a firm you're trying to build. You could be building a law firm, just to name an example, with 2 or 3 other people in your family or not, but are strong-minded, strong colleagues, and share your passion for getting ahead in life. Even if it's not a law firm, it's something real important that's beneficial. In and out the United States, like worldwide. So what does that mean? What I'm getting from this is you're learning the laws of different continents as well as the laws of the United States. You know that because you've been here for most of your life, if not all your life so far. So you're learning the laws of the land in other places too, so you can take your education and broaden your horizon. See that? Magician. Hermit. Hermit in a position. Like the Hermit is here twice. The Magician. Tower. King of Wands. King of Wands, the home savage, the male savage card is my King of Wands card. Okay, so that's here twice. And the Tower. Anything or any kind of faulty foundation that someone tried to build off of your family's blood, sweat, and tears, you're the one that's called to fix it. That's why you hit an epiphany. Driving into your workspace, something clicked. That was God telling you it's time for you to go now. Use all the smarts, everything that I taught you, you're done. You passed that test. It's time for you to go take the lead. Do I need to tell Cancerian anything else? Like you're painting, you write your own canvas. Okay, that's going to set you straight. How many times is she out here? How many times? 1, 2, 3. And on the bottom, you're a star. Never settle for less. Baby, you a star. Listen to Young Dolph, All of Mine. Okay? Thinking Out Loud is the name of the album that song is on. And it's kind of like, it's that get up and go. It got that aggressive energy to it. Whereas that masculine energy is that take charge energy. Okay? So whatever needs to be healed, whatever was already established in your family, and that was the alleged blueprint that's outdated, you're rewriting everything. You're drawing up new contracts, building a new family trust fund off of a more solid, talented, extraordinarily talented, and brainiac foundation. Cancer, don't let the past hold you back. You're called to face your North Node. That's what all this is about. And that's what's going to get you to that ultimate success. Not you done graduated from wherever all that you accomplished already. So I hope you like it. I love it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time. Oh yeah, 3 of Cups. That's underneath it. That's you and other strong-minded people might pull together and accomplish something for yourself. Okay, until next time.